Give me a second, people. Let me get on here real fast because I want to talk about something real quick. Abundance, my people, abundance. Abundance. Abundance, my people. Supreme abundance, abundance, abundance. I value you all, my people. Abundance, abundance. Yo, man, shout out to my, I don't like to say, I mean, I do it because it is when I speak anatomy. Shout out to the white people, man, so-called white people that respect me, man, and value and appreciate what I'm saying to you. Your own peoples don't even want you hearing what I got to say, that they block my videos over in the UK and y'all still be trying to watch them and still be sending me shout outs. So much respect and value to y'all. I really appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Yo, Jizan, yo, what's up, John? Abundance, man. Abundance, John. Yeah, man, I was just sitting here chilling with my peoples, and I'm like, hold on for a second. Let me just get on here real quick because they like to hear when I'm talking. So, forget it. Let me just go ahead and share some vibes because I was just sitting here talking about indoctrination and how what's the definition of indoctrination, being indoctrinated. I actually had to pull this up and everybody was just looking at me, you know what I'm saying? So let me just read this right here real fast, right? This is the definition of indoctrinated, right? Here we go. For those that just like to use words but don't really comprehend and understand what they're meaning. Okay, meaning of indoctrinated in English. To often repeat an idea or belief to someone until they accept it without criticism or question. Some parents were critical of attempts to indoctrinate their children in green ideology. Let me read that again. This is the definition of indoctrinated. To often repeat an idea or belief to someone until they accept it without criticism or question. So let's even go with this. Let's go with the clock. How do you know what time it is? Where did we get this clock from? How did we go with that? Let's go with the clock. Let's go with the calendar. Where did we get this calendar from? Where did we get this clock from? Let's go with this. Where did you get your blood type from? Who told you that? Who told you that? And for the people, no disrespect for the people, right? But because you're really disrespecting me. For the people that want to criticize my growth and my development because I am learning to unlearn. See, this is what I'm doing. I'm not learning to be right. I'm learning to be righteous and unlearn. It's okay. I'm fine with that. I want to do that. This is what makes you grow and makes you be better. For me, this is how I feel. This is how I feel within myself. So if I ask somebody to go live, maybe you wrote something that was sharpened that I feel like steel can sharpen steel. So I want to ask you some questions, just basic questions. And before I go any further, woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. And I want to give a real heads up, my people. What I'm going to do, this is for the star seeds only. I'm going to go I'm going to get myself back together and get on YouTube. So in the next 2 weeks, I should be able to get back at work. You know what I'm saying? But when I get back on YouTube, every Friday or every Saturday, whichever day it is, either I'm outside, it's that night, I'm doing a podcast. And the podcast is going to be the truth with the youth. See, someone is going to tell the truth to the youth. It's going to be 18 years old, 18 years or younger. Somebody's going to tell the youth the undisputed truth. Somebody's going to tell them not the truth that you want them to know so you can put a battery in their back and they can go outside and want to be violent. But no, literally put a battery in their back, whereas though that they start exercising their brain and start questioning everything that's in front of them. See, this is what it is. Here you go. Indoctrinated. To often repeat an idea or belief to someone until they accept it without criticism or question. See? I want to get back to that. So it's going to be the truth with the youth. Me and my man Kenny going to do it. We're going to start in Philly, and I'm when I get back to work and I'm able to get my finances caught back up the way that I need them at. So I'm going to pay children in Philly. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because it's going to be on camera. We're going to have a little table set up. You know what I mean? And we're going to give the youth to the truth. It's called the truth with the youth. And I'm going to ask the youth, would they accept a clock, a calendar, an education system, an economic system, a political system, a justice system, a medical system from the same bloodline that perform some of the most heinous and genocidal acts on them? And I want to see how the youth respond to what I'm going to show them and tell them. And not only that, I'm going to show them the bloodline that abused them. I'm going to show them the videos of the bloodline that made videos showing everything that I'm speaking about. How fake the clock is, how fake the calendar is. Not only am I going to break it down to simpler terms, but I'm also going to play the video. I'm like, here's one of them. Here's this right here. I'm going to show you the individuals that runs your, let me ask you a question. Who runs your curriculum system? Right now, who's the top of your education system for all curriculum across the United States? Who does that? Anybody know their name? Let me see. Let me see if anybody knows the individual name. Let me see. It's one individual. No, it's one as the figurehead, but it's people over top of them. It's all a scam. Everything is a scam. You better believe it. No, not Rothschild. Rothschild, he's under Rothschild. See, that's Rothschild baby. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, McGraw-Hill. Yo, this my brother right here. Yo, Mastermind, come here. Yo, this motherfucker, you just don't miss. This nigga don't miss. I fucks with my mans in them right here. Hold on. I can't pin your comment, bro. Why they won't let me pin your? Oh, there we go. They won't let me pin it. Yo, man, he be on it. Good. Yo, appreciate you, brother. Him. Directly related to your fucking royal fucking family. And he writes your education for all levels. For all levels. Now, I'm going to ask the children, would you trust that bloodline to give you an education that's going to have you reach your full potential? Would you trust that? Would you trust that? You see, I be telling y'all, this is why they got social media up still running, because so many of our brothers and sisters, we still operating our feelings. We still regurgitating yesterday. We still talking about slavery. We still talking about what continent we from. And then the other ones trying to have us fight against the Israelites, trying to have us hate my brothers over in Africa. Well, that's crazy. Oh, but they enslaved you. Okay. All right, that's then. Everybody's going to be dealt with. But right now, we are sacrificing our children, no matter what continent we on. That's the part I got the problem with. Let's take our children back, and then we can handle our business amongst each other when it comes to slavery, if you still got a problem with that shit. If you still got a problem with your brothers from West Africa or whatever part of Africa you got. Because I surely don't. I surely don't. So let's talk about this indoctrination. I post a video with Saucy Santana and a dude laying in the bed with each other. And then you see sisters, black women, I love y'all. But how many times have I told y'all got a code amongst yourselves? How many times have I told y'all that? How many times have I said that y'all literally have a code amongst yourselves? I'm reading the comments, and the ones that are in their feelings are saying that black men are bashing women. When all we're saying that kids grow up and want to be what they idolize. So when you see Saucy Santana growing up and doing that shit right there, he wasn't around a motherfucking man working on cars. He wasn't around a man pulling his pants up and tightening up his bootstraps and putting his feet in the motherfucking dirt and earning a living. He wasn't around a man like that. He was never around a man. And I'm not being smart. I want women to pay attention to this. I love you. I value you. You're not understanding this. You're not really understanding what's going on here. You think somebody hates you by bringing out the light of the God that's in you and your capabilities and your power. It's okay to shed a light on black men about the toxicity we do with our DNA and our fucking dick. But it ain't okay to talk about the shit when it comes to let down of our children. God damn, I love you. What the fuck? This is hate. This is outrageous that you can't look in the mirror and say not one fucking every black woman is walking the path of a righteous woman when it comes to our children. What the fuck, man? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got a code amongst yourselves. Just like white people got a code amongst themselves. When they sit amongst themselves and talk about their genetic mutations, when they sit amongst themselves and they talk about their genetic abnormalities, how they not natural to the motherfucking planet, but they won't talk about that shit amongst us. I don't hate you. What's wrong with you? It seems like you hate me. Y'all not listening to men. You are listening to respond to men. You are not listening to hear what men are fucking saying. We are crying out to you, and your babies are too. You don't want to hear it. You talking to the wrong man when it comes to hating women. I want to be honest with you. You talking to the wrong man when it comes to hating women. I want you to know that. You can draw whatever conclusion you have about me when I post my videos. But I tell you one thing. It's not a woman that ever laid down with me that can ever say that this man right here wasn't a genuine, caring, supportive, protecting motherfucking man. Period. I don't care what they say about me. He can say, well, I didn't agree with polygyny. He want polygyny. This, that. I don't, whatever. But you're not going to say that about me. You understand? You're not going to say that I don't care for our women and children. You're not going to continue to use trigger words. And then when I ask you a question, simple question, like who's responsible for the development of children's brain from 0 to 9 years old, you sit there and say, I need shadow work. Well, let me tell you, baby. Let me tell you motherfuckers with this shadow work something. We all getting ready to go to fucking the darkness. We all getting ready to go in there. Palestine, baby, Gaza, right here in the United States. You're going to have all the shadow work you want to fucking do. But I want to tell you something. During your shadow work event, during your shadow work experience that the universe is going to give you, don't think Saucy Santana is going to be the one that's there holding your hand. Don't think they tell you in slavery that the black man got butt break. No, it wasn't. There was a bloodline that's still the fuck here on this planet that will lay down on a fucking sword before you chain me up and rape me. And rape me, nigga. You have to kill me, baby. Fuck you. And I mean it. These are the men that is going to stand up. And guess what? We don't speak one language. See, we don't speak English. You see, we don't speak Gambia. We don't speak patois. We don't speak French. We speak universal. You be dreadful. And we're going to move like the fucking sun in the universe. And we're going to clean this shit up. We're going to clean this shit up. You better fucking believe it. You better believe it. This is disgraceful that the same bloodline know more about your children than you do. And all I'm saying was, see, I already told, you know, when I said there will only be a handful of men on the planet, I have never seen one black man write a whole paragraph to me and say, Kalai, you need shadow work. Kalai, you need shadow work. I've never seen, a black man never wrote that to me. You know why? Because it makes sense. What are we doing here? Huh? You think your job was to come here and just get an education, go to work, pay taxes, climb poles, talk about the best route to work, put on ESPN, nigga, and wait for the Super Bowl? Are you fucking serious? Are you really serious? Huh? Oh, make more music to exploit the mother of humanity. Get on your knees, bend over, suck it. Oh, really? Oh, really? You people have lost your fucking minds. Showtime, baby. Showtime. Go pull up Big Heart Channel and go look at the shit that these folks are catching in the air now. The shit that I've been showing you a long time ago. But the frequencies are all coming together now. They all coming together. Go pull up Mr. MB33 videos and go see what your brothers is. They looking down here like we gonna keep moving along with the alignment. We gonna keep moving along with the alignment and let these niggas keep moving in their feelings. Let them keep moving in their feelings. That's what you do. So Carl, you get mad at me all you want, sisters. I stand out there in the community in the fucking cold. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get a dime for it on my days off. I didn't go to college. I barely got a high school diploma. I'm making what y'all making. I'm a poor, broke nigga in this world. But I'm a wealthy, universal, intergalactic, angelic, benevolent fucking being. I can walk in a room with Rothschild, Queen, and all them fake ass royal family, and they all will get on their fucking knees. See, they will know their rightful place. Not because I told them to get there, but they know their rightful place. You understand? You ever see a fucking mouse try to come in a house with a cat? No, because the mouse know its rightful place. Outside, bastard. Ha! Ha! Outside, bastard. See, you gotta have a fortitude. You shouldn't be dangerous, but you gotta have the mindset that you can be dangerous. And we don't got that mindset no more. Motherfuckers scared of bees. Oh shit, look at the bees, they coming. You know why? Because you know bees ain't gonna play with you. You can't cry and negotiate and manipulate them. You fuck with me, it's over. The same thing with a wasp nest. The same thing with a hippopotamus. The same thing with an elephant. But when you get to the leading species on the planet, we make excuses on why we are sacrificing one another. And then get mad when there's one of us that's pointed it out and not pointing it to nowhere else. Fuck yesterday. Let's deal with right now so we can control tomorrow. Oh, no, we don't want to do that because it doesn't benefit certain individuals. Well, you have a great day. Y'all like that shit. See, they done got me all in my back. See, let me get off of here. I value, I appreciate you. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme, cosmic day.